from ABC News.
Is this Monica Lewinsky's new man? E.T. has the photos of her mystery date. And we'll tell you why Monica asked the police for help. Plus, the pictures of Brad Pitt, Jennifer Aniston, and that diamond ring.
Your last night to be a millionaire. Now, what we found out about Regis's final episode.
Caroline Kennedy Schlossberg. We reveal her holiday plans as she faces her first Thanksgiving without JFK Jr.
She wants to have a sense of John and Jackie in her life.
Now, the Kennedy family member who convinced Caroline to come home to Hyannisport.
A Carney Wilson update in the Entertainment Tonight cover story.
How much have you lost so far?
We'll tell you how much she's lost, what she's doing for Thanksgiving dinner, and why she's teaming up with the Beach Boys.
Wait out in Cocoa. Heather Locklear gets ready for a new job. We get the lowdown on Enrique Iglesias' love life as he drives fans wild.
Plus, we'll show you the special effects secrets that helped Hollywood take the head off the Sleepy Hollow Horseman.
This is Entertainment Tonight, the most watched entertainment news program in the world.
And here is the top Hollywood news for this Wednesday, November 24th, 1999. Hi, everybody. I'm Mary Hart.
And I'm Bob Goen, and it is your last chance to be a millionaire with Regis before the millennium. His quiz show is going off the air, but not before one final ratings battle with Greed. The last episode airs tonight, but sources tell ET that ABC is expected to announce plans for the quiz show's future as early as next week. Until then, fans will have to get their millionaire fix from a new book about the series. And ABC will have to survive without their ratings ringer. But the network still has reason to cheer. ABC estimates nearly 30 million people tuned in last night, and the show's consistently strong numbers have virtually guaranteed their first November ratings period victory since 1992. Forbes magazine editor Melanie Wells says those big numbers translate into big bucks for commercial time.
Frasier, Friends, you might have to pay $545,000 for a 30-second slot. It's not there, but it's getting close.
ET has learned that tonight's edition is the last of 3 episodes shot in a single day. And after 18 shows, the cast and crew was so tired they didn't even have a wrap party. But at least one person is celebrating Millionaire's hiatus, Chuck Woolery, host of the competing game show Greed, which airs tonight on Fox.
The reason I'm happy about it is because it gives us a chance. They've so overshadowed the market because of their popularity. 70% of the United States, maybe even more than that, maybe 80% by now, is aware of Millionaire, when maybe only 10 or 15% are aware of us.
Are Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston getting married? We told you about her ring. Now the picture-perfect proof leads off the ET News brief. Jennifer's ring. The couple has denied they're engaged, but as we reported yesterday, Jennifer was flashing the Diamond Dazzler on stage at a Sting concert and at the Post party. The photos are featured in People magazine on newsstands Friday. Award show news. Here's your first look at the ad campaign for the 1999 VH1 Vogue Fashion Awards.
In the few hours that I've spent with Shirley, she's learned to incorporate much of my personal style into her own look. And again. And again.
Hosts Heather Locklear and Sean Puffy Combs star in this booth. The show airs live on VH1 December 5th. Also, ET can now announce that Kathy Griffin and The Man Show star Adam Carolla will serve as hosts of 1999 Billboard Awards airing December 8th on Fox. Jennifer Lopez, Britney Spears, and Ricky Martin will be among the performers. Denzel's new cover. Mr. Washington strikes a pose for the December issue of George on newsstands next week. Denzel's quite candid in his interview discussing Hollywood, racism, and politics.
He just felt that Bill Bradley was a guy who said what he felt, and you might agree with it or not, but at least you knew where he stood.
Toy Story 2 cruises into theaters this weekend. Tom Hanks and Tim Allen reprise their speaking roles, and Woody gets kidnapped.
It isn't a real rescue without Buzz Lightyear.
I'm officially freaked out.
Arnold Schwarzenegger terminates his absence from the big screen with End of Days, while Jewel makes her screen acting debut as a Civil War widow in Ride with the Devil.
It's a side of the Civil War you don't usually see. It's the human element.
And the mother-daughter drama Tumbleweeds blows into theaters for the long holiday weekend. And once you see these films, why don't you let us know what you think? Click on to the ET website with your comments about the new movies, and we will bring you your reviews on Monday.
In Johnny Depp's hit movie Sleepy Hollow, the legendary Headless Horseman terrorizes the countryside. But as our Leonard Maltin reports, Behind the scenes, all the riding was done by a blue-headed horseman. It's an E.T. first.
When Johnny Depp had to do battle with a headless horseman, the call went out for hard-riding stuntmen. But headless stuntmen aren't too numerous in Hollywood.
Years ago, you got away with the idea that somebody dressed up in a suit and they had fake shoulders that rested on top of their head.
But that looked too fake. The solution in Sleepy Hollow was to remove the man's head with a computer. How? Shoot the scene with a blue bag on his head. Then the head can go. To make sure the background doesn't go too, shoot it without anybody. Voila, a headless horseman. How did Johnny feel fighting a guy with a bag on his head?
You just act, because there's about 150 people standing behind the camera expecting you to deliver.
Here, take the reins.
This blue-headed stuntman was really put through his paces. There were times when director Tim Burton put Depp through some paces, too. That's him being dragged through the dirt.
Action!
But we put him in, like, bulletproof body armor underneath this costume.
Just bruised a few ribs, but he's okay.
Oh, that looks like so much fun. Thank you, Leonard. So who is the mysterious rider with the blue head? It turns out to be actor Ray Park, the same guy who played Darth Maul in Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
In real life, Charlize Theron believes in being faithful to one man. But in her new movie, The Cider House Rules, she not only cheats on her lover, but has an abortion. Charlize explains in the interview with Jan Carl.
The whole idea of abortion, did it make you hesitate in any way?
I for a little bit in the beginning of the movie kept saying, well, it's so unforgivable. I mean, how am I ever going to, this is so bad.
It's the most controversial role of her career. In The Cider House Rules, Charlize Theron plays an unmarried woman in the 1940s who has an illegal abortion.
It's not a pro-abortion movie, I think. It's just saying this is life, folks.
Abortion wasn't the only tough topic we tackled. The curvaceous 24-year-old also sounded off on the current trend toward being ultra-thin.
It's a very personal thing. I like to eat. I like myself being I like filling a pair of pants.
The actress also talks candidly about her 2-year relationship with Third Eye Blind lead singer Stephen Jenkins.
I find it almost impossible to believe that you can have a relationship of any kind of substance without monogamy. Put your arm around me.
But don't look for Charlize to practice monogamy in The Cider House Rules. The film, which opens in New York and L.A. 2 weeks from Friday, has her breaking more rules than one.
What about after coming to Hollywood? Did you find yourself breaking any rules or being asked to break rules?
I think that in Hollywood, it's sometimes very good to just make your own rules. I know that I did this for one reason. It was to satisfy me.
You seem to be, like, staying level. Good for you.
I try my best, you know, but I'm going to walk out of here and yell at a couple of people.
Okay. Another way Charlize keeps a level head in Hollywood is by keeping her family close by. Very close by. Her mom moved to L.A. from South Africa, and now they're roommates. Mary, Bob, that's close. Thanks, Jen.
Thanks, Jen.
Coming up on Entertainment Tonight.
Caroline Kennedy Schlossberg's sad Thanksgiving. We'll tell you how the Kennedy clan is helping her on the holiday, which would have been her brother's 39th birthday. Carney Wilson in the Entertainment Tonight cover story.
I didn't rearrange my organs for nothing.
3 months after her stomach reduction surgery, how much weight Carney's lost now, as we deliver your messages of support. Who's the mystery man with Monica?
Well, it's definitely a date.
The photos of their night out and why Monica had to flag down the police.
That's next on Entertainment Tonight.
Come on, girls. Big Kmart is open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Thanksgiving Day. Let them watch football. We're going shopping. Save 30% on this Samsung microwave, just $48.88. Save 20% on Christmas decorations, including all trees and all light sets. Save 70% on all fine and precious jewelry. Save 40% on winter outerwear for the entire family. Save big from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Thanksgiving Day at Big K. Changing for the better.
Bacon! Bacon! Where's the bacon? I smell bacon! Bacon!
Bacon. Bacon. Gotta be bacon. Only one thing smells like bacon. That's bacon. Bacon, 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 bacon. There! From that bag. What's it say? I can't read. Please, please, give me what's in the bag. Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon.
There you go.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. No, 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 no. It's bacon!
No, it's Bacon Strips, brand dog snack from Purina. Bacon Strips. Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon!
Imagine if your child was switched at birth.
I really wouldn't know how to handle that.
KOIN 6 News talks with Melissa Gilbert, a mother herself, about tonight's CBS movie. Plus, hear how the actors feel about filming that movie right here in Portland at 11.
To shop is human. To save, divine. Woodburn Company Stores, the ultimate outlet for the Northwest. Located between Portland and Salem off I-5.
Kitchen Caboodle slogan test, take 96.
Kitchen Caboodle. We're not just for dinner anymore.
Next.
Kitchen Caboodle. We offer furniture and cookware to anyone the law allows. Blenders and tables and chairs. Oh my, candles and gadgets.
Yeah, Dorothy. There's no place like home.
Home.
That's it.
Kitchen Caboodle. We make your house a home.
That's a wrap.
From stovetop to tabletop, Kitchen Caboodle has what you want for the holiday season. Come see us today.
If you dream of flying, it means you are looking for a new perspective. So get one. Ray Summers and Captain Warren Petrie take you on a tour of Oregon by air. The Columbia, Friday at 6.
Oh, ho, ho. Hi there. Ba-doom, ba-doom. Come here, come here.
Hey, what's that?
Oh.
Huh? Thank you.
The holidays can be stressful, even on a diaper. So make sure it's Loves. They're so good on leaks, they're now guaranteed. With this no leaks phone number. So live and learn and then get Loves.
Please.
For happier holidays, guaranteed.
Flooding in South America continues as another 50,000 people are forced from their homes. A high-speed chase leaves 13 people injured in Gabriel County. And an armed gunman holds 3 people hostage during a failed carjacking in East Erickson. The stock market plunged in heavy trading.
Everything's okay in here, Bob.
Hi, Bob.
Howdy.
Latin singer Enrique Iglesias ignited his Hollywood fans during a personal appearance, but only E.T. sat down to talk with Enrique about his new success and the rumors about his love life.
From the moment I first saw you, knew my heart could not be free.
On his latest music video for his new single, Rhythm Divine, Enrique Iglesias showed why he's one of the music industry's hottest sex symbols. But when TV Guide asked him if he's a Latin lover like his father Julio, he told the magazine he's still a virgin.
I answer all kinds of stupid questions, whether they're true or not true, but I'll just answer stupid questions, and I'll say stupid things, just to have a little bit of fun.
Virgin or not, Enrique was having all kinds of fun as he was greeted by hundreds of young female fans as he gave a mini concert to promote his new self-titled album. Enrique obliged the crowd and honored his tradition of selecting a lucky girl from the audience to join him on stage. And when it comes to his own romantic pursuits, Enrique admits things have really changed.
I was never able to get a date in high school or college. Now I can get more dates. Maybe they're not as real, but I can get more dates.
Oh, that's a happy girl. Meantime, Celine Dion was making a scene of her own, stopping traffic in the Big Apple. See, the pop music diva is performing in a New York City landmark for her primetime special tonight, and our Mark Steinitz was with her for the entrance.
In Celine's second CBS special, she reopens the newly renovated Radio City Music Hall. And she told me that singing at this landmark was a real thrill.
When I was very little, it was kind of a dream, a big dream, an impossible dream to come in New York and to come and come and sing and perform here.
NSYNC joins Celine on stage, and Gloria Estefan is there with some tips on the conga.
She's showing me some moves that I'm not used to. The salsa type of thing.
Our walk was taking us to the highlight of the show, now just moments away.
Just outside that door waiting for you is what?
The marquee.
And a lot of fans.
All right.
Does that make you nervous?
No, anxious, but not nervous.
Well,
I love fans. I love that. They're giving me what I need.
Come on, everybody! Come on, you clap your hands for me!
Celine sings right on Radio City's marquee, turning 6th Avenue into an outdoor theater.
The most important thing was it was fun. It's such a thrill and a good experience.
And a big crowd. Big crowd.
Big crowd.
Yeah.
People there. The yellow cabs passing by. Whew, what a thrill.
New York loves you, my
New
dear.
York. I love the Big Apple.
Stopping traffic. Now, after the first of the year, Celine will temporarily say goodbye to singing to spend more time with her husband, Renee. And the couple will start by renewing their wedding vows in Las Vegas on January 5th.
Coming up on Entertainment Tonight.
Monica Lewinsky's Mystery Date. We have the pictures of their big night out and what happened when a crowd recognized the former intern. Caroline Kennedy Schlossberg, how she'll spend Thanksgiving without her brother John, and the Kennedy family member who changed Caroline's plans.
It's unusual for her because she's a very private person.
That's next on Entertainment Tonight.
I need you to find these people now.
Okay, boys, release the hounds.
Someone's been here.
Searching for someone at your car insurance company after dark? At Geico Direct, we're here 24 hours a day. In fact, one 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
It was bad enough crashing into a wall, but wait till you see what happens next on Real TV. Neighbors had complained about this rowdy. The cops came to take him in, and when he wouldn't go quietly, he got the beating of his life. Alleged police brutality secretly caught on tape. And images of happier times. A loving father, a watchful mother. What a special place in history. Return to Camelot. Rare new shots. Next Real TV.
Tonight at 7:30 on Coin TV 6.
At last, Buttertop bread's good enough to be called Or-Wheat. Introducing Or-Wheat Buttertop White and Wheat. We split the top, pour on the butter, and bake it right in.
The butter makes it better.
New Or-Wheat Buttertop White and Wheat bread.
The critics agree Toy Story 2 is hilarious. The most fun you'll have at the movies this year.
I'm tour guide Barbie.
I'm a married spud. Tom Hanks, Tim Allen, Toy Story 2.
I'd like to win the bullseye.
Rated G. Now playing.
Know someone who needs new clothes? This Friday, stop at Ward's after Thanksgiving Day sale. Get lamb's wool sweaters for just $12.99. 1 carat total weight diamond pendants, $99.99. Save 50% on our entire stock of kids' outerwear. And men's quilted flannel shirts, only $12.99. Ward's after Thanksgiving Day sale, Friday and Saturday. You can't give smarter than Ward.
Are you sick of trading cards? Are you just plain poked out? Well, we've got the antidote. Bartok the Magnificent. Your kids will love it. Buy Bartok on video today.
I hate when you do that.
Carney Wilson's battle with her weight has been very public ever since her stomach reduction surgery was carried live on the internet. Now, our Mark Steinitz reports that with the holidays upon us, Carney's struggle is even more intense. It's our Entertainment Tonight cover story.
This is my struggle. This is my curse. It's annoying because it really makes people insane. And, you know, we have to, like, live up to this and look this way and look that way.
Hollywood's pressure to be starvation thin still cuts into Carney Wilson. Before she underwent gastric bypass surgery on August 10th, she weighed 295 pounds. An hour and a half of intricate surgery reduced her stomach to a pouch the size of her thumb.
When you walk by here, are you tempted?
Hell yeah.
Yeah?
You know, my surgery is not a cure. It is a tool. It's an aid. But I can stretch the pouch. I can gain weight.
How much have you lost so far?
I've lost 65 in 3 months. It's kind of scary to say this, but I was in a size 28, and now I have a skirt that's size 18. So, you know, it's great.
I'd love to see you do that.
So it's
God, I'd love to see it. It brings tears to my eyes. It does.
Thanks.
Carney was suffering with morbid obesity, a condition which kills some 300,000 Americans every year. Trying to offer a hopeful solution, Carney allowed her surgery to go out live on the internet. I surprised her with just a sample of the emails we received for her at our ET website.
I heard about these. Carney, I'm very proud of you. Not so much about the weight, but about the decision to take a stand. Jeez, this is amazing.
Carney's new life includes low-impact aerobics, a daily diet of around 700 calories a day, and periodic internet chats at the Carney Wilson Obesity Support Group. Carney's goal is to lose a total of 170 pounds from her 5'4" frame.
You're so nice.
By next summer, I should be pretty much down to the goal.
Which is from...
I would say about 125 pounds.
Now, when you sit down to a turkey with the trimmings, Carney will be in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand with the Beach Boys family and friends. Still, she got me in the spirit of things by sharing her famous sweet potato side dish.
Is there a name for it?
Sweet potato pudding.
It's such a tempting time.
It is.
How do you deal with that?
Well, we'll see what happens. You know, this is my first holiday after the surgery, and I love cake. Oh, frosting. God, I love food. Food's great. Sweets are great. But I know how I feel if I would eat that, so I'm not going to do that. I didn't rearrange my organs for nothing.
Go Carney, and thank you, Mark. Carney tells us her biggest challenge is keeping on track during her hectic international tour with the Beach Boys family and friends. Coming up this weekend on Entertainment Tonight, Michael J. Fox and secrets revealed in The Real Family Ties.
One thing that people should know is that we know how great we had it.
The behind-the-scenes secrets of family ties.
I owed taxes. I owed, months of back rent. I had no phone.
Michael and Tracy Pollan, from co-stars to husband and wife.
Did he strike you as the kind of guy that you could possibly spend the rest of your life with?
Justine Bateman's 10-year battle with anorexia and bulimia. Michael's diagnosis with Parkinson's disease.
I found myself at 7 years not battling it, not struggling with it, but dealing with it.
The stories you never knew, all the faces you remember. The Real Family Ties. This weekend on Entertainment Tonight.
Caroline Kennedy Schlossberg and her family used to spend Thanksgiving at her mother Jackie's home in New Jersey. But now, with Jackie gone and the recent loss of her brother John, Caroline is turning to the other side of the family for support. Monday was the 36th anniversary of her father's assassination, and tomorrow would have been her brother's 39th birthday. E.T. has learned that Caroline Kennedy Schlossberg is going to Hyannisport to be with her Uncle Ted and many other Kennedy family members to help her get through this tough Thanksgiving holiday.
Caroline's at a point right now in her grieving process, as we understand it, where she wants to spend time with the extended family. It's unusual for her because she's a very private person, and she doesn't have real close connections with the extended Kennedy gang.
Celebrity biographer J. Randy Taraborelli authored the upcoming Kennedy book, Jackie Ethel Joan, and told us that Caroline intended to spend the holiday at home with her husband and 3 kids. But Ethel Kennedy convinced her to go to the family compound.
Caroline is in a place right now where she's perhaps not in a partying mood, but Ethel Kennedy felt that one way to bring her out of that would be to surround herself with this kind of atmosphere.
It will be mostly a traditional Thanksgiving at the compound with football, family, and stories.
They like to fix their own meals. They don't have housekeepers and servants doing it for them.
And for Caroline, who will turn 42 years old on Saturday, time with her uncles, aunts, and cousins may be just what she needs.
I'm sure there'll be a certain sadness in the air because of the recent death of John. I think it demonstrates that she's wanting to be closer to her relatives because she wants to have a sense of John and Jackie in her life.
And true to the family tradition, Caroline will join the rest of the Kennedy women by making one side dish for tomorrow's feast. And we'll be right back with Monica Lewinsky's mystery date. Which head of the class star was in the Robert Redford film Indecent Proposal? Is it Howard Hessman, Michael DeLorenzo, or Billy Connolly? Your answer's next in the E.T. Birthdays. Closed captioning provided by...
Blast of Butter microwave popcorn is so rich, so buttery tasting, you gotta get it. Blast of Butter from Jolly Time.
holidays don't have to be hectic. Take care of everybody on your list at the famous Mervyn's California 2-for-1 sale. But come early. Only the first 700 people get this collectible figurine absolutely free. Store opens at 7.
From power to payload to towing, it's hard to beat a Dodge Dakota. And now you can get a 175 horsepower Magnum V6 engine at no extra charge when you buy select Dakotas. We've just made it easier to separate yourself from the crowd. Dodge Dakota. Different.
Dear Albertsons, at the holidays, my company supplies meals to people in need. Unfortunately, last year we waited so late to order them, we didn't think we would get our meals. But your store director, Denny Prosser, had dinners prepared for our most needy families. And right in the middle of the holiday hustle and bustle, he even carried the food to my car for me. It's people like Denny who make the holidays a little brighter and make Albertsons my store. Sandra LaHoulier, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
They've taken our shirts, our razors. They've even taken our underwear. We don't wear their undies.
Well, sometimes, but you know, just for fun.
And they've moved in on our aftershaves. But here's one that's definitely just for men. New Whitewater from Old Spice. It's fresh. No, fresher than that. That's it. Sharing's fine. But with aftershave, let's keep it his and hers.
America Online introduces new version 5.0.
5.0 is really easy.
It's even better than before. There's just a wealth of things that you can only find on AOL. America Online. Sign up today.
Got a cold? Try the #1 pharmacist recommended cold treatment of its kind. Coldies. Introducing chewable bubblegum.
Having an ET-style star birthday today, Stanley Livingston turns 49. Which head of the class star was in the Robert Redford film Indecent Proposal?
That's Billy Connolly, who is 57 today. And Geraldine Fitzgerald turns 86.
A new man for Monica Lewinsky? We have the story from Inside Hollywood. Monica's mystery date. From the look of these photos taken last week in Los Angeles, it appears she may have a new boyfriend. Lewinsky and her unidentified companion were spotted at this theater during a showing of Being John Malkovich and sat next to journalist Hillary Sweeney.
It was definitely a date. There was a real comfortableness between them and, you know, sparks at the same time.
As the couple made their way outside after the movie, a small crowd gathered as people recognized the famous intern. Perturbed, Monica flagged down a passing police car, but was told there was nothing they could do. Now, looking ahead to Monday, we're going to have exclusive excerpts from Barbara Walters' new interview with Monica.
But that's it for us for tonight. Have a great Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, we'll see you.
Bye.
CBS Tonight. Imagine giving birth and raising a child for 2 years and then finding out he was switched at birth.
There was a mix-up in the hospital. It can't be true.
Now, 2 mothers will face a bitter court battle and an impossible choice.
I have my baby. The one that I love, switch them back. In a year, they'll forget.
Melissa Gilbert
Morgan is my son. End of story.
and Rosanna Arquette.
I could never give him up.
Inspired by actual events, Switched at Birth premieres CBS Tonight.
Fall means excitement in the air and excitement at your Toyota dealer. Check it out. The year 2000 trucks have arrived. And that means Tundra, the full-size truck only Toyota could build. Its iForce V8 engine is all muscle and no fat. Its $299 lease price has no fat either. Just $299 a month for Tundra. Now just get in and go. Next stop, the 21st century. See your local Toyota dealer, leading the way into Y2K.
On your mark, get set, go to the Ross Shopping Marathon. Save up to 70% on thousands of items like designer sportswear, crystal giftware, sweaters, frames, jackets, gifts for men, activewear, fragrance gift sets, slippers, and much, much more. The Ross Shopping Marathon. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Don't lose out.
What if, in the year 2000, interest rates suddenly plummeted to zero? That couldn't happen, could it? Introducing Mitsubishi's 000 till 01 event. 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments for all of the year 2000 when you buy any new Mitsubishi. The future is a wild place. Mitsubishi's 000 till 01 event won't last long.
What to expect for your holiday travels with forecast at 11.
Time to get real. It's Real TV. They were American royalty. Now Real TV shows you rare footage of the Kennedys as a family.
You see two attentive parents, very much in love.
A young Real TV viewer is on the spot to bring you these dramatic images of the flames engulfing the building. Watch carefully. Someone's about to get ripped off, but it's caught on tape and justice will be served. Plus, the race car driver goes out of control. And the cops who capture the reptiles on the loose. This is Real TV for Wednesday, November 24th, 1999.
In today's top story, flames roar through a blazing Baltimore home, and an unswerving camera gets it all.
Look at it. They just go right into the fire. Look.
The cameraman focuses on the overwhelmed homeowner and the high drama as an exhausted fireman is treated. Another fireman's on the roof trying to escape the choking fumes and flames.
Oh, that guy up on the roof.
Here's the most amazing part. It's all being caught by a 14-year-old boy on his home video camera.
I taught myself how to use it and stuff. Guess it's a gift. I was trying to do my best job because I had a feeling I was going to do something like this, give it to Real TV or something. I knew they had to have the best.
Stephen Klein's always dreamed of being a professional cameraman. And the night his neighbor's house bursts into flames, he gets his chance to prove himself.
Before that night, I used the camera about 5 times. Parties, holidays, nothing like this. This is my first time catching something like this.
Nice job, Stephen.
I was happy to get this stuff on tape. Glad nobody got hurt.
Even at the height of the drama, cool-headed Stephen knows where he wants his hard work to go. We're impressed with his camera work.
Hi, I'm John Daly in the Real TV newsroom. Well, New York City cops have seen it all, or at least they thought they had, until they answer the call in our next story. Emergency service cops in Brooklyn, New York check out a flooded apartment. The water's coming from the bathroom. Nobody's home. But the officers find out that the drain has already been snaked, literally. Blocked by a giant boa constrictor in the tub. It's a delicate plumbing job, to say the least. News cameras watch as Detective Tony Sampietro jams the snake into a trash can. Officer Mario Zarovic helps keep a lid on the situation. But the job of clearing the apartment has only begun. Officer Zarovic has a go at another occupant. A second boa, and about as cooperative as the first. The officers drag the captured snakes into the hall. But this thing is still not over. Detective Pietro snags yet a third tough customer.
Who's touching my ear?
A feisty iguana. That's 2 snakes, 1 iguana, and still more to come. Would you believe a Gila monster?
There was a large cage in the apartment that was open, and
It didn't look like any of these other animals belonged in it. It looked like something else belonged in there that kind of gave us a little bit of an eerie feeling. But after looking around the apartment, we saw that whatever was there wasn't there anymore.
As the saying goes, only in New York, or at least in Brooklyn.
Our unit is geared towards the different type of jobs that we perform. And this is just another one that'll go into our repertoire, done safely. And another good story to tell at the retirement party.
You're watching incredible home video of a slick crime in Ontario, Canada. Charles Lee is videotaping his parents as they wait to depart on vacation. But this vacation is about to begin on a very bad note. Charles's family is so distracted with the newborn, they forget to pay attention to their luggage. It's an open invitation to hungry thieves. Keep a close eye on this guy. He's a thief, and he's got 2 partners. Bad guy number 2 approaches the scene. His job is to distract the family and block the camera. No luck. Just as the thief grabs the purse, Charles pans to the right and catches the crime on tape.
Listen to excellent tape, excellent tape. I couldn't believe how clear and how, I mean, there it was, the theft was perfect.
Detective Steve Ostrander praises Charles for his swift camera work.
When you guys were there, did you notice them sitting near you?
I noticed they're sitting, actually they're not sitting that close, but they're moving step by step.
The man and his female partner walked away with more than $3,000. But thanks to Charles' quick thinking, he took the tape straight to the police, where they recognized the bandits and arrested them a few days later.
Yeah, I don't think if you hadn't got it like you had it, I don't think we'd ever would have caught these people. It was just beautiful.
It's the last race of the night at Delaware Speedway, and driver Lloyd Rawlings is in this car, fighting for the lead. Out of camera range, Lloyd's car is hit by an opponent and spins out of control into a retaining wall. A closer look shows the car actually hit an open spot in the wall.
Right into the opening on the front straightaway here.
The impact on that edge rips apart the rear section of the race car and ruptures the fuel cell.
Let's get the emergency crew quickly in there.
The fuel is spilling over the hot engine, an explosive combination that turns Lloyd's car into a ticking time bomb.
On the front straight.
In a flash, the race car explodes and is instantly consumed by a massive fireball. Flames shoot through the cockpit, with Lloyd still strapped into his driver's seat. Emergency crews move in, but Lloyd can't wait. He pulls himself clear and rolls into the arms of pit crew workers.
Boy, I'll tell you.
I could feel the flames around the back of my head. It singed my helmet. All underneath, it burnt the back of my fire suit. It hurt my shoulder, my nostril, singed my hair. All I could think at that time was just to get the heck out of this car that's on fire. It's kind of hard to explain to somebody how to get out of a burning house or a burning race car. It's something that I don't wish on anybody else to go through. A lot of things pass through your mind in a split second. Your life is so long, yet you can lose it so quickly.
Lloyd escapes the crash with only minor burns, but he knows it could have been much worse. He also says it's forced him to think a lot about his family.
Worst explosion I've seen.
My wife has asked me when I was going to give it up, and I couldn't give her an answer. I have 2 little girls now, and that night home, there was a lot of thought put into the family that night.
Lloyd is continuing his racing career, but with a heightened awareness of how important it is to be prepared.
You never want it to happen to you to begin with, but if it does, you've got to prepare for it. And that's what you have to do. Because this is a dangerous and contact sport. That's what you got to do. You got to prepare for the worst.
Boy, I'll tell you.
was Jackie Kennedy's vital role in the White House?
She was the first lady there to make foreign diplomats feel at home in the White House. She did that expertly.
Coming up, more insights into the Kennedys you may not have known about. Later, Real TV's Kristen Eichel with the story of cops who beat up on a suspect. Is it justice or is it brutality? You decide. Don't go away.
In this life, there's just no stopping. No break for a hacking cough, raw sore throat, fever. But there is TheraFlu. Fast, soothing hot liquid therapy. Maximum strength TheraFlu. Instant comfort, powerful relief.
When you're pulling into port, one word, it's mesmerizing.
Iceland, Greenland,
Korea, Japan,
Hawaii, Canada, Mexico. Went to Sweden, Hong Kong, Singapore, Bahrain, Dubai, Guam, Victoria, British Columbia, Paris, France, Australia, Greece, Naples, Italy.
But we work hard at sea. The Navy gave me the opportunity to see bigger places.
I wanted to see the world, so I figured the Navy would be the best place to do that.
Giving your kid cold medicine can be... But now there's delicious Soft Chews tablets from Triaminic that dissolve magically in an instant. Easy to give, easy to take Soft Chews come in 3 delicious formulas for the right relief without the struggle.
Better? Yeah. Not a carefree Thanksgiving for travelers this time around. You may have to deal with some nasty weather. I'm Kelly Day. Join us for our 6th Next Rad forecast tonight at 11. And also some advice on what to do if your power does go out at 11.
There was no Blockbuster the first Thanksgiving, so after the meal, the Pilgrims watched The Bucket. And they would have stayed up to watch the hay bales, too. But they had to be up early the next day for work.
Fortunately, this week at Blockbuster, you can rent The Love Letter. One mysterious love letter has the power to unlock some startling secrets, changing the lives of everyone it touches. Kate Capshaw, Tom Selleck, The Love Letter, rated PG-13. Rent it this week at Blockbuster.
Does anyone have any just cause as to why these two should not be joined in holy matrimony?
He didn't buy from Bob.
Oh, he didn't. Do you promise to love, cherish, and just buy Bob?
Just buy Bob.
If you dream of flying, it means you are looking for a new perspective. So get one. Ray Summers and Captain Warren Petrie take you on a tour of Oregon by air. The Columbia, Friday at 6.
You're watching Real TV.
Welcome back. They were the most photographed family in presidential history. The Kennedys belong to all of us. We felt close to them because we saw their images almost daily in newspapers, magazines, and on TV. Well, now we take you back before that tragic day in Dallas to happier times, to Camelot.
It was a dream. It was our royalty. It was our king, our queen, and the little prince and princess.
It's 1963, that magical time when the Kennedys ruled the kingdom. The world is their oyster, and Jackie is the glamorous queen of Camelot.
She was the first lady there to make foreign diplomats feel at home in the White House, to make them feel welcome to America. She did that expertly.
But it's the Kennedys themselves that seem so very special. Well, now, Real TV has uncovered rare home movies that show the first family's most candid moments, up close and very personal.
You see 2 attentive parents who very much love their children, and the adults as well are very much in love.
They are times of great joy and tears. Memorable moments when the president of the most powerful nation on earth is just a loving dad, showing his little son how to row and cuddling his daughter Caroline aboard the presidential helicopter.
Jack Kennedy had a sense that he had to give time each day to his family, and so the mornings were generally for the children.
JFK is a doting dad, and Jackie's love for JFK Jr. and Caroline shines brightly through the celluloid.
She'd take them to the country with her, and they'd be able to romp and ride horses and do all the things that children want to do, and she'd spend her time with them. She put a lot of time in with them. She watched over them closely, guarded them extremely carefully. I'd say that she really raised 2 wonderful children.
Her daughter is just a lovely, lovely lady, and what she's been through, I mean, I would wish on no one, but what a beautiful person she is. And her son was just more handsomer than movie stars and a gentleman.
But back in the summer of '63, the Kennedys seem like a typical American family. Dad's driving his flashy convertible with the kids crammed in the back. Then we see the family aboard the presidential yacht.
There are idyllic pictures of him and his wife on the sea, and we all know that he very much loved the sea.
Within weeks, everything will crumble with the president's horrifying assassination. But we still have the Kennedys' legacy and these wonderful pictures to remind us of that time they call Camelot.
The Kennedy years seem almost magical to us today.
They do. You know, I don't know that we'll ever see footage like that of a presidential family again. Today, security is so much tighter that it's virtually impossible to see the first family at play.
There's about to be some excitement on the sea. Coming up, the crew members wear helmet cams as they go under. And caught on tape, a cop, his baton, and a suspect. Now, in our Real TV Private Eye series, the officer faces the consequences. We'll be right back.
You are a man, a big, strong man with a big hunger for something manly, like red meat and potatoes and more red meat on the side. But you're not getting it, sport, because your wife's not home and you can't cook. Well, hello, Trisket. It's big, it's crunchy, it's big and crunchy. Trisket, not for nibblers.
Know someone who needs a new TV? Ward's After Thanksgiving Day sale. This Friday, shop early and get a 32-inch TV for $3.99. Baby Furbies are only $19.99. Bread makers are $29.99 after rebate, and recliners are just $149.99. Hurry into Ward's After Thanksgiving Day sale. Friday and Saturday only. You can't give smarter than Ward's.
You might have heard a lot about Xenical.
There's a unique weapon in the Battle of the Bulge. It's called Xenical. Our top story, Xenical. Is it everything you've hoped for?
Want to know the facts? Xenical is a prescription fat blocker, not an appetite suppressant, which means it blocks about 1/3 of the fat in the food you eat from ever being digested. No, you can't eat whatever you want, but with Xenical and a reduced calorie diet, you can lose weight. And that's a fact. So if you're at least 30 pounds overweight, depending on height, ask your doctor for more information. Or call 888-611-6068 to get more information about losing weight with Xenical.
Since Xenical blocks about 1/3 of the fat in the food you eat, you may experience gas with oily discharge, increased bowel movements, an urgent need to have them, and an inability to control them, particularly after meals containing more fat than recommended. Xenical shouldn't be taken if you are pregnant, nursing, have food absorption problems, reduced bile flow, or taking cyclosporin. Xenical reduces the absorption of some vitamins. Therefore, a daily multivitamin is recommended.
Real TV travels to Auckland, New Zealand for the Hobart Skip Raising Challenge. The event is an adrenaline junkie's dream as lightweight 18-foot sailboats skim across the water at breakneck speeds.
These guys up front are very tough, as do all the other crews, because this is about as trying as it gets.
Unusually strong winds are challenging the three-man race crews.
And at this stage, very, very difficult indeed for the crew. There they go, easing the sails, pulling them back on. That's the only way they can stay afloat in this race. If the crewmen get it wrong, down they go. They're about to go around the bottom of the course. No, they're not. They're over. They too are in the drink.
Real TV brings you on board the Tasmania through the lens of a wireless helmet cam. The crew is having trouble with the rough seas.
It's already struggling, you can see.
It's a valiant effort, but the men lose their battle.
Oh, major problems on board Tasmania.
Tasmania capsizes in the choppy seas. Now, it's a race against time. The crew will push down on the centerboard and roll the racer over. It's a tough maneuver, but they succeed. Now the crew must deploy the sail and start their run again. They work to untangle the lines. until a final gust of wind seals their fate.
Major problems on board Tasmania.
It's a disaster. One crewman loses his balance and falls through the mainsail. An aerial view of the crippled racer shows the rip in the sail and a disappointed crew. Tasmania is finished for the day. Thankfully, there are no injuries to the men on board, and they plan to be back to battle again. Tomorrow on Real TV, the cruise to hell and back. Nothing works.
Well, as you can see, the phone's still not working.
The ship's on fire, and a storm is on the way. And the stupid suspects who put themselves on tape with a stolen camera. That's tomorrow. Still ahead today, the ultimate movie spoof, and you'll see it first here on Real TV.
Take a careful look at this next story and judge for yourself. Is the cop on the tape just trying to bring a suspect to order, or is he going way over the edge? The episode is captured on tape in our special Real TV series, Private Eyes. This suspect's behaving very strangely. It's believed the 19-year-old may be suffering from a drug-induced psychosis. Finally, fed-up residents in Lake Worth, Florida call cops. That's when the trouble really begins. A private investigator is in the area on another case, and he captures everything on his home video camera. The PI asks to remain anonymous.
I always carry a camera with me, and I've done so for about the last 20 years.
They've got him handcuffed, but this guy's not going quietly. Officer Stephen Danner pepper sprays him, but it seems to have no effect at all.
The officer with the white T-shirt on, body slammed him to the ground.
Remember, he's still handcuffed. Now, watch what happens.
The officer that was in the white T-shirt, he took his ass, collapsible nightstick, and he started beating the guy. He did so 16 times that I was able to video.
The suspect takes such a beating that they have to call an ambulance. But no one realizes the private investigator has caught everything on tape.
I didn't feel that at that time that I could get out of that vehicle.
The investigator is so incensed, he sends a copy of the tape to City Hall and to Real TV.
And I saw pictures of the guy's injuries, his thighs, and he has a permanent injury to one of his wrists.
Now, Officer Danner's been fired from the Lake Worth Police Department and charged with battery. Despite the PI's complaint, the other two cops were not disciplined.
I am a retired police officer, and if I had still been a police officer, there's no doubt in my mind I would have arrested all three of those officers at that time for what they were doing to that person.
The Private Eye compared this beating to the infamous L.A. area video of Rodney King back in 1991. But he says King was not in handcuffs like the Florida man was.
If you have a tape you think we should see, give us a call toll-free at 1-888-REAL-TV1. Or on the web, you can find us at realtv1.com.
Introducing a new children's cold medicine that makes Mom feel better, too.
He usually runs away.
This tastes like cherries.
I think it's the bubbles.
They tickle my nose.
It's medicine that works.
Are you sure this medicine?
New Alka-Seltzer Plus children's cold medicine has a fizzy, fresh cherry taste kids love. Best of all, it has the medicine kids need to gently break up their worst symptoms.
It's just what the mom ordered.
New Alka-Seltzer Plus children's cold medicine. You'll both feel better.
Imagine if your child was switched at birth.
I really wouldn't know how to handle that.
KOIN 6 News talks with Melissa Gilbert, a mother herself, about tonight's CBS movie. Plus, hear how the actors feel about filming that movie right here in Portland at 11.
When you've got the need for some serious air, VoiceStream gives you more.
Best ever.
600 anytime weekday minutes.
I know it's the best.
Plus free weekends nationwide.
Because I called everywhere.
That's a huge hunk for just $39.99.
I'm telling you, Bob, this is the best.
So get a hunk of your own.
On the other hand, maybe you should go to Maine.
With VoiceStream. Guaranteed.
Hello.
The Earthman's killer again! The mystery.
Everyone in this village enthralled to superstition.
The magic.
Perhaps there's a bit of witch in you because you're bewitched to me.
The legend.
Sleepy Hollow. Rated R. Now playing in theaters everywhere.
On your mark, get set, go to the Ross Shopping Marathon. Save up to 70% on thousands of items this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
You want football? Oh, who's your dad? Every NFL Sunday, Big Daddy and Waylon's got you football. The Jeep NFL Off-Road Trip, the most outrageous, spectacular, Ed-worthy plays of the week. Sponsored by your local Jeep dealers. NFL Sundays on Coin 6 News at 6 and 11.
Closed captioning sponsored by
America Online introduces new version 5.0.
5.0 is really easy.
It's even better than before. There's just a wealth of things that you can only find on AOL. America Online. Sign up today.
Promotional consideration sponsored by
On a diet? Give me a break. It's Mexico!
Come to Mexico for every reason, any season.
Sundown Herbals presents its new Twist and Learn label. It gives you information that helps take the mystery out of taking herbs. Sundown Herbals, where to turn for help.
And finally, a story you'll see first here on Real TV. The movie spoof that combines two classics, The Exorcist and The Blair Witch Project, compliments of actress Linda Blair. And it's today's Real TV Star Site. It's the movie spoof you've got to see to believe, and you can only see it here on Real TV.
Of the possessed. I got a million of them.
This is the world premiere of the Linda Blair Witch Project, and it stars the real Linda Blair.
Do you have any idea why this is happening to your daughter?
No. Maybe it's hereditary.
Before we start this
short film spoof is the brainchild of producer Brian Michael Stoll.
Well, I have a twisted mind, for one thing. Obviously, I based it on The Exorcist and the Blair Witch Project. And I try and take something that's really serious and make it the complete opposite. And I thought, okay, well, what's the complete opposite about being possessed? And I thought, well, what if you're possessed by famous comedians?
Seriously, folks, I just flew in from Vegas, and boy, are my arms tired.
Are you the creature inside of Raven?
I know I am, but what are you?
Linda Blair has fun putting a new spin on the role that made her an instant star.
Originally, she didn't want to do it because she's been stereotyped because of The Exorcist. But she thought the concept was very funny and very unique. And the fact that it was just a short and not a full-length feature piece, she decided to do it.
Oh, please. Can we talk here?
Not. We'll never answer. All right. Oh, Father, don't. When I'm calling who? When I'm calling you.
Well, that's it for now. We'll see you next time for more Real TV.
I just flew in from Vegas, and
Kobe Cook. Good morning. How'd you sleep?
Well, terrific, actually, but,
Exactly. Last night, we secretly replaced your mattress with one of Sleep Country USA's Crazy Quilts. They're some of our most popular models, but with patchwork covers and low sale prices.
That is crazy.
Crazy Quilts aren't crazy. They just cost less.
That's great, Sonny. Where's my wife?
Hurry, sale ends Monday at 9.
Clearview, Washington is Ford country. Why do the guys at Fire District 7 drive more Ford Super Duties than any other brand of truck?
Power Stroke.
Power Stroke.
V10. Triton V10.
Whether it's the 7.3-liter Power Stroke diesel or the 6.8-liter Triton V10, Ford Super Duty still makes one powerful statement. And with $500 cash back, it just got stronger.
Ford country.
Ford trucks, outselling Dodge and Chevy combined, in Clearview and all over the Northwest.
I'm so excited. It's Target's 2-day sale. What if I oversleep? What if I forget my checkbook? Target has Garth Brooks' latest releases, The Magic of Christmas and Garth Brooks and the Life of Chris Gaines.